Welcome to Chronic Illness Daily. I have this sense that people who live with chronic illness daily, they end up regularly in states which are not very attractive to other people. You end up in a state where you want to hide away because your brain's not working, or you're not washed, or you don't look great. And I feel that all the time. Like whether I'm up to something, whether I'm up to going and meet somebody, I feel that really regularly. And I've just got this idea for this video series that I'm doing right now. This one, Chronic Illness Daily. I want to show the mess and the states you do end up in. I want to show it because it could be validating for people. Part of me thinks, like, if I'm a stranger to you, if you don't know me, I'm Carl, by the way. Pleased to meet you. If you don't know me, then it's... when you don't know somebody, the judgments come naturally about how I look, about how I'm coming across, that I'm sitting here in my dressing gown, unwashed, ungroomed, at 2:15 in the afternoon, sitting in my living room in my dressing gown, unwashed, ungroomed. I've just eaten, I'm on the computer, I've got my dog next to me. Hello. I just want to show that it's a pretty messy bloody experience. It's a pretty unattractive one. It's a pretty ugly one. And I wondered if I could have the slight bravery to display me in my unattractive states. I wonder if that could, yeah, like I said, give other people validation. I feel very strongly that if you're watching this and you go through chronic illness every day, I feel very strongly that I know what the dynamics of it are like, and I feel like the vast majority of people out there who haven't experienced it, either in themselves or in people close to them, they don't get it. They don't get the dynamics of it. With chronic illness, you get into this life breakdown cycle. You can get into this life breakdown cycle. You may be somebody with a chronic illness for whom, your social life is still good, but your financial work life has broken down, or your maybe you still have a strong spiritual life. I don't know. I'm just saying, with chronic illness, there's usually one or more areas of life that just break down. And so not only do you have to live and exist with the physical symptoms, in my case the mental health symptoms, cognitive symptoms, you have to live with those day to day, but you're sitting there trying to negotiate a life that's breaking down around you. You're trying to not have relationships disappear. You're trying to keep work and money, you're trying to keep those in order. You're trying to keep some identity going. You're trying to keep your identity going by maybe trying to keep interested in things that you're interested in. And again, trying to keep the relationships going with people. It's an assault upon the identity, chronic illness is. It's an assault upon one's self-image. Anyway, I'm going to press the button on this now. So I want the theme of these videos to be chronic illness is pretty ugly. in your private experience, probably of your chronic illness, you can feel really ashamed of how you look, or how you're not able to function, or just how low down your life can become. You come to feel so ashamed of that, and you come to feel like you are uniquely bad in that, and because of that. And I want to show you that you're not. You're not. I'm worse. I'm much worse. So you can feel a bit better.